My name is Kelly Battley, and I'm the partner who manages our Portland, Oregon office. My partners and I felt it was important to have an office to represent mesothelioma clients in the Northwest. While my team of attorneys, investigators, and staff mostly represent clients living in Western states, we never know where a case will take us. We may have a client who lives in Montana now, but who grew up in Texas, traveled the world while serving in the Navy, and then worked at paper mills in Washington before retiring. There may be a former shipmate who has retired to Florida, a brother who lives in Arizona, and an old coworker who now lives in Idaho. All of these people may have helpful information for a client's case. But first we start with the most important person, you. Our clients are individuals with unique exposures to asbestos, and we are their storytellers. We work hard to discover your life story, and it really makes a difference in how well we are able to represent you. I had a client who was first represented by another firm. They didn't do anything to explore the client's history and decided the case had no real value. He came to us for help, so I dug in. We learned so much about where our client had worked. It turned out he installed asbestos cement pipe at one of his short-term jobs. He sawed and sanded this pipe down in trenches, completely unaware that the clouds of dust could give him cancer. It also turned out that in high school, he took a shop class in which he learned how to replace brakes and clutches, all of which were asbestos-containing in those years. He and his best childhood friend ended up working a lot on their own cars because they drove them a little too fast. But by learning and presenting his true story, the no-value case ended up with over $2 million in recovery for him and his family. I had another client who was a homemaker and church secretary. We had to look way beyond just her personal work history to tell her story. Her husband had a career in the heating and cooling business. His clothes became covered in asbestos fibers every day from working around insulated furnaces and boilers. My client had always washed her husband's clothes from the time they were first married. Obviously, she and her husband had no idea that both of them could get cancer from his work. I have represented so many spouses and children who have never worked directly with asbestos themselves. We are able to help all of these clients because we are committed to telling their stories. We want to make sure that you and your family receive the compensation you deserve. The best part of my job is really getting to know our clients and putting together the strongest possible case that reflects their life story. I enjoy when clients tell me, "I like you, you don't seem like an attorney," and I know what they mean. Our firm is made up of people who care about our clients and their families above all else. It is that commitment and compassion that makes us successful on their behalf. Everyone at our firm only works on cases involving mesothelioma. Everyone in the firm understands the disease, the exposures, and has experience in helping people just like you. We feel it is an honor to represent mesothelioma victims and their families. I hope you will allow us to help you as well. Thank you for your time.